Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Wargobots live stream where this time around we're going to be trying out the nerfed Teth robot with the new weapons getting yet another damage buff, honestly. And these are some of the changes that happened from last week to this week. Let's take a look at this. This is, I think that might be loud, no? I don't know how's the volume, guys. Let me know how's the volume for the music and stuff. Lower it down a little bit, I guess. It's a little tough though. We changed some stuff with the audio balancing and all that stuff. So yeah, it's still gonna be a little scuffed, but I think it's gonna be goodish, I guess. But yeah, this is, I think, the third balance change that they released now. Last week we got in one, then the week before that we got in the original balance changes. So this is the third week of the further balance changes compared to last week's test server balance. So what's up, Junior? What's up, Yusuf? What's up, Zepran? How's it going, guys? And also Issa here, that was earlier here but couldn't join us today, but that's all right, no worries. But yeah, we have more of the balance changes. How and why nerf? These are the next balance changes that are going to be nerfing the upcoming, well, the current meta in the game. So that's why PIXONIC is sort of doing them. Short answer, money. They want to get more money. Long time answer, they don't really want to, what's gonna call it? They want to nerf the stuff so you can spend more money on the newer stuff. And they also want to buff the newer stuff and make it sort of powerful so that people can spend money for them. And if you already spent money to get the current meta, then yeah, you basically got, yeah, I don't have to say anything further, but you kind of get the innuendos. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, so here we have the Leo. Defense points per stack of Fortress Link reduced from 10 to 4. Jesus, that's insane. 70. So basically what that means is from 70% to 50% max damage reduction. Okay, and the supported allies get 10 defense points per stack. So basically when you link up to an enemy, it's basically going to remain the same. Yeah, it's basically going to remain the same when you link up to an enemy. The defense points are not going to change there. It's only going to change on the Leo itself. So the Leo is only getting changed with its defense points. Everything else will kind of remain the same, which is pretty interesting. Which is actually pretty interesting though. Very, very interesting. And the same thing is also happening to Nuo as well. Like the supported allies get their buffed up stats remain the same, but for the Nuo itself, it will do less damage from 4% to 3% or 125% to now 75 max damage bonus from maxed out stats, I think, from like the max out, yeah, basically from that maxed out, right? Which is very interesting. And then the Samjog, the delay between activations of Sunstorm reduced from 8 to 7. So yeah, Samjog is getting a little buff now. Guessing people didn't like the freaking didn't like the ability getting kind of like 3 times, right? The original amount. So Samjog is getting so basically Samjog is getting buffed up, bro. Goddamn. You know, it would have been alright if it was like around 5 or 6, I guess. Right? So it would have been fine if it was 5 or 6, but 7 is also alright too. 8? I mean, it makes sense, but a lot of people are saying 5. They agree with 5. Like, no, I agree with 5 because it just seems nice. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Samjok is, I mean, it's not gonna make much of a difference as it still has the other nerfs that it got from like last time. So yeah, it's not gonna be fast. It's still gonna be, yeah, I mean, it basically is still gonna be the same. It's just 1 second less. And the Condor got its great durability restored. Okay, I don't agree with this one here, man. Like, why does it need this, bro? Like, the Condor, might as well just give the Condor extra HP, remove the shields at this point. Like, doesn't make sense. It honestly doesn't make sense on why the Condor deserves this type of nerf with its great durability restored by losing physical shields. Like, honestly, just remove the physical shields and just give it more HP at that point, bro. It's honestly very, very useless on why it on why it has that. I don't know. Raptor damage, amount of damage blocked by reflector. Yeah, same thing as I said with Condor. They're really nerfing Raptor with his reflector shield, and sooner or later it's only gonna get a reflector shield when it's in the air. So it's basically not gonna have a reflector shield when it first takes off and jumps, and now it doesn't. Yeah, when it first takes off, and then when it's ready to land. Oh yeah, well, when it's ready to land, the shield is no longer there. So the only thing that's missing at that point is just to take off the shield at the beginning when you initially jump, and just put the shield active in midair. But I don't know, bro. I don't agree with this Raptor nerf. It's like, dude, the poor Raptor and his reflector shield is constantly getting nerfed. What our developers are doing? I have no idea what they're doing, bro. But they're doing. I honestly do not agree with the Condor and Raptor nerf. I mean, the Condor is already gotten very weak. It does not need another nerf. The same thing with the Raptor as well. I mean, it does not need another nerf. I think it was already fine the way that it was before, but Jesus, bro. And then damage per particle increase. So now the Arm M and Arm L do more damage now? Okay, that's interesting then. But it's still gonna be doing 1% extra percentage damage though. I mean, that's alright, I guess. I don't know though, but I'm actually surprised they actually got buffed up and doing more damage actually. Damage per particle in energy mode. Okay, so it will do less damage in energy mode by, yeah, look at that. It's by nearly like 10,000, right? Yeah, nearly 10,000. Jesus. Damage per stack of damage over time reduced. So yeah, look at that. Reduced by 100-ish. Okay, so it basically will be doing less damage overall in both forms. Okay, this is actually pretty surprising. Gangil, Moonwang, and Kirin are actually getting a nerf. Shot interval increase from 1 second to 1.2 seconds. So basically what this means is the burst fire rate. Basically what it means is that the next time you will shoot your bullets, so instead of going like 2, 2, 2, and now it's gonna be 2, 2, 2. So yeah, it's gonna affect the fire rate, causing you to deal less damage. Or actually, you will still do the less damage. You will still do the same damage since these weapons are still what's I call it? Yeah, I mean they still do pretty good damage. It's just the fire rate that's gonna be less. Discipline / smite, the AOE radius reduced from 7 to 3. I don't know if that makes a huge difference. And honestly, I didn't even notice there was that much of a difference with having 7. So I don't know. I feel like I should leave it at 7. Fengbao, Lingming, and Shimbang. Yeah, man. These weapons got reduced because of the shot interval that they did. Those weapons got shattered, and I mean they're still good. But damn, bro, them getting a damage nerf? I don't know, man. I don't know. Morana, Hioni, and Jotun. Yeah, they finally got a nerf though, which I do not agree with, but I mean these weapons were all right. They actually didn't even get a nerf. I think they got a nerf like once with like little tiny bits of damage, I think, if I recall. Or maybe it was the Jotun that got nerfed while the other two remained the same. I do not remember exactly. But I do have a feeling that they did get nerfed before. And that was the only nerf that they got. This is like the second nerf that these weapons have gotten, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but I have no idea. But yeah, though, I'm actually pretty surprised that the weapons actually got nerfed. I mean, there's other stuff that there's other stuff that people could use, but I don't know. Fengbao, Leiming, Shifeng, Morana, Hioni, and Jotun getting a nerf? I'm not too sure about that one. I mean, maybe I could see it. I mean, it does damage, but Fengbao, Leiming, and Shifeng? Like, why? And then for the Titan weapons, I remember people last time during my live stream when I was reviewing the changes here for last week, the balance changes in phase 2. people were wanting the Hugin and Moonin to actually get a damage nerf. Oh wait, no, they actually got buffed. I actually misread that. Yeah, people were asking for those weapons to get nerfed in its damage. But guess what? PIXONIC actually did buff them. Which is pretty ironic though. People wanted them to get nerfed and they actually buffed them. So the damage per particle increase from, I think it's Hugin, I think, for the first one. It's 3,700 to now 4,600 damage. And then for the other one is 2,600 damage to now 3,060 damage. So that's hilarious on why they buffed them. Actually, I mean, I guess, I mean, it is self-explanatory on why they buffed them, but I mean, I don't know. We're probably going to be seeing some changes with those weapons for sure, the Aopo drone is getting another nerf with its drone damage built-in weapon that it does, and Webby slowdown increase from 10 to 15 of the limit stacks, I think, or something. I don't know, but yeah, those are the changes that happened from last week to this week, and these are the changes that happened to the new weapons. Where's the new weapons? As you can see, look at that. Heat 6,500, Dash Red 8,000, and Picient 9,500. So now if you look at this week, Heat is now 7,000, Dash Red is now 8,500, and Picient is now 10,000 damage. If you didn't notice it, they got buffed up by 500 damage. While for the Teth robot, it actually got nerfed with its speed. Before, it actually used to have where is it? Yeah, look at that. Before, it used to have 60 speed, as you can see right there, 60 speed, and now in this week, it actually has 50 speed. So it's a little slower now. It's a little bit of a slowpoke now. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop on here in the test server so we can try out the stuff. They got a nerf for electric gun because it will rifle the new weapon. Of course, they're gonna greedy on sale. Well, yeah, I mean, that's also explanatory too, though. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I actually don't even know why those weapons even got a nerf. But yeah, I mean, now that you're saying that people can go for like a free-to-play for the free-to-play version of those weapons. I mean, since those weapons basically do AoE damage, if there's like 2 enemies in front of you, then you'll basically will be doing AoE damage because it will target both people at once. The new weapons also kind of target 2 people at once. It's sort of an AoE, but I don't know. Let me know how's the audio, guys. What's up, Yusuf? Let's put in TP over there. Oh yeah, we're also in what's it called? This map right here. I don't recall that being there. Do you guys recall that being there? I think so, no? But I'm not too sure. Let's actually TP to there, see if we can get the beacon. No, we didn't. Let's go ahead and TP here. I actually want to see, will these weapons actually... Yeah, no, they actually fixed the issue from last time. Last time, these weapons actually used to bypass physical shields. So now, this time, they actually don't bypass physical shields at all. We do AoE stuff, and... There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot the new mothership actually got a buff. Since everybody is right there, I'm gonna do damage right there. Oh, there we go. We got him in midair, and this person right here is gonna die right here. There we go. They died, and that person's gonna TP back, and they're also gonna get damage. And look at that, dude. That's the golden rain that it does. Since we got targeted, let's actually go right here. This person right here is still right here. Let's actually go this way here. I'm actually gonna die right here because, oh, never mind. And I gotta stay right here so I can protect myself. It doesn't matter if I get blinded though, because these weapons will still target. Look at this. This is the feature. It actually didn't get changed much from last week to this week. It actually remained the same. You can click right there and see the stuff. And after like a few seconds, it disappears. But not bad though. Those weapons. Yeah, I mean, honestly, last week it was already alright too. Oh, look at this. It's going with a little... Oh. Yeah, these weapons don't really... These weapons right here don't really target in the air. So basically, if you want to have a little bit of a counter with these weapons, is that they cannot target up in the air, sadly. I think they can actually go down. Damn, look at that. We killed somebody right there. I think it was a Samjuk. Yeah, I think it was a Samjuk. Let's actually go right here with these weapons. They can actually target in the air, but actually target in the air. I'm gonna get that dude right there, and there's gonna be this dude right here. Let's EMP him. There we go. We got him. But yeah, as I was saying, from last week to this week, yeah, they do more damage now. But look at that, one full charge right there. It's insane. I have to do 2 charges right there to kill this dude, which I don't know what he has. What does he have? His defense points, right? That was a condor. Look at that. I needed to do nearly 3 shots in order to get this dude. And as you can see, look at that. If the enemy is underneath right there by a bunch, they don't target automatically. So literally with these weapons, you have to be in the same level as the freaking as the freaking what's I call it? As the freaking enemy. I'm actually gonna go to try to capture that beacon over there. Can actually resist it if I'm not mistaken. These 2 shots, I should be alive by a little bit. My reflector shield is gonna, I mean my reflector shield, my shield is gonna help. Oh, I literally got targeted from behind right there. Let's see, do I have another setup of those? I think I do, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there we go. What's the range for them to fire? Yeah. Scoot, buddy. Gotta do damage against that dude. I actually want to see, since he stays there, I want to see. We gotta do damage though. Ah, this one doesn't have this one doesn't have really anything. This dude hurt me by so much right there. We got rid of the Titan though, which that was the main objective right there. Let's actually try these weapons right here. How bad is it? Yeah, look at that. I actually do notice them firing a little slower. Yeah, my shield got literally shattered. They're not that bad though. They actually do pretty good damage, even regardless of the nerf. But there we go, nice. We managed to win that game right there. Yo, what's up, Bill? How's it going? Smaller than shockers. You have no pilot. It's sad. I don't have the pilot on the on the Minos. I thought I did, or maybe it's because it was bugged and I couldn't get it last time. Let's see. Oh no, that's not it. Really, I don't have the pilot for the Minos. Ah, wait, I don't. Ah, no, but she's not here though. That's the thing, that she's not here. Yeah, I go with this setup full damage though. This one doesn't heal over time, right? What's that 25 in its HP? I don't know what that one is, but no, there's no pilot. Let me actually see what's the weapon range now. It's 150. Okay, so the range actually remained the same. The weapon range actually remained the same. Can you try Scorpion with the new weapons? Yeah, for sure. That's what you guys are saying. Ultimate Fenrir will be OP instantly. Heal Gray up. Really? Yeah, I mean, indirectly, I think it's gonna buff up the Fenrir a little more. The Ultimate Fenrir. I mean, right now it kind of got removed. What? It was 75. No. It got buffed, bro. It got buffed. Originally it was 75. Look. Yeah, no, I think originally it was 50, no, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 50. Let me see, where is it? Here we go, the new weapons. Yeah, look at this. Originally, there were 50, as you can see. There were 50, and then next week, they got buffed up to 75. And then, last week, they got buffed up to 150. And now this week it's still at 150, so they found the correct range for these weapons right here. They found the correct range for those weapons right there. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Gotta put some background music in there because I thought I had it active. I don't understand languages. What language do you speak? I forgot to try out the Scorpion on new weapons. You want me to use Ultimate? Oh, yeah, I'm guessing you want me to use Ultimate Scorpion. I'm actually going to be using the new weapons with somebody. I think it was last week. They told me to use the new weapons on this robot. Dude, what is wrong with that? Let's actually put that right there. No, let's put that underneath right there. I think all my damage went to freaking destroying that shield rather than to freaking attack the other stuff. So we need to try to target somebody that we can try to do some stuff with. There we go. We actually did get them right there. We're actually doing some damage to that dude over there. So we actually did get them with the weapons. I mean, this might not be a bad setup, but the thing is, we gotta figure out what to do exactly. Yeah, I mean, they're doing damage though, but I actually want to see the animation of those weapons actually doing damage. Or maybe it actually does damage, but it's automatically since I'm TPing, right? So it does. So it technically doesn't do. If this dude TPs, he's dead. There we go. Since everybody is over there hiding, let's go ahead and put that over there and make it golden rain. What's up, buddy? Damn, look at those animations right there, bro. Ooh, scary, but we actually did damage to that dude, I think. It's not bad. It actually is not a bad setup. As you can see, look at that. I was able to do pretty good damage if they get close. Yeah, look at that. They actually all travel and actually did damage. That dude could have actually killed him, but decided not to. This dude right here is probably gonna TP, right? Yeah. Yeah, look at that dude. Like half HP right there. I managed to get that dude right there. I managed to get that dude half HP right there. And these weapons also bypass through walls as well. It's not Devour. We gotta try to kill this dude, or who's the dude with the shock trains? He's still alive over there. He keeps healing everything because he's gonna be healing everything because he has Kestrel. Right now he doesn't have Kestrel. Yeah, my shield is getting destroyed. I keep getting targeted by that dude, so my shield keeps getting destroyed, so I can never heal it. If I'm not mistaken, I think I can actually go on top of over there. Let's see. Come on, come on. There we go. Nice. This is gonna destroy my shield right here. Shield got destroyed. Shield's nearly getting destroyed. Shield's now destroyed, I think. Why am I stuck there? Gotta wait until my shield replenishes. This is just gonna be Heidi McGee. Just apply more EMP on this dude right here. Finally, we managed to kill this dude right here. But I don't know how that dude kept on surviving. I think everybody was just avoiding him, no? We're doing damage, buddy. Don't worry, bro. I think if he goes towards the other side, I think we can try to... Yeah, let's actually try to support. No, that's not it. Which is my Minos? There we go. This dude right here is moving really, really fast though. He's only doing damage to me because I don't have the reflector shield. Yeah, he only got me with because I didn't have reflector shield. He's gonna activate reflector shield afterward. Yeah, there we go. That dude keeps on targeting my shield right there, bro. That dude keeps on attacking my shield, so it just destroys it in seconds because it's physical shields. Eek. Finally, you went live? Yeah, man, I went live. I had some stuff to do in this weekend, so I couldn't really do much within the week. But that dude with the shock train stayed alive the whole match, though. My team did nothing against that dude right there, bro. GG's, have a great stream. Stopping by to say hello. Oh, hello, bro. You want me to use... Last time I did use it on a freaking Shan Lao, and it was actually pretty trash to use these weapons on a TP robot. And the reason for that is because it TPs. I think these weapons are not really good with robots that TP. So you kind of want to be sort of tanky with the TP, if that makes sense. So you have a robot that's tanky, you have the new weapons, then it will work pretty well, because if the robot's tanky, it can survive and you can constantly keep firing. But when a robot TPs, I don't know. I feel like I honestly feel like it would not be a good setup for the Scorpion though. But I don't know. I think the new weapons are good, but not up to the sword, man. What do you mean? Yeah. The sword unit got a nerf. And since everybody is running shock trains, like, it's not really good right here with everybody running shock trains. There we go. We did the perfect TP right here. This is the long range TP right here. People don't know it. You TP last second. As you can see, if the enemy doesn't know you're here, then yeah, you can do quite a lot. As you can see. Still gonna do some damage right there. We actually did do quite a lot of damage to that dude, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. We got the assist on that dude because we did quite a lot of damage. Yeah, for these weapons, you gotta keep constantly fire them because you never know what's gonna happen, bro. We're gonna do less damage with this dude right here because, ooh, nice. There we go. We got him. Just gonna TP back right here. But maybe, but I don't know though. But for a normal Scorpion, I feel like it's gonna die. Like maybe now Shan Lao could actually be good. Nah, but I don't agree with Shan Lao because you constantly have to TP to get your shield. Like for instance, like for Shan Lao, it's not ideal. And also these weapons are not very good at targeting people that are in stealth, as you can see. But now, since this person is not in stealth, I'm able to do quite a lot of damage towards them. I think by last second, I'm gonna do a little tiny damage right there. And I didn't TP back for some reason. I think wait, is it a manual teleport? Yeah, I think it's a manual teleport. Destroy that shield, guys. Gain that shield back again? God damn. I don't know about that one though. That dude gained that shield way back again. Shouldn't the ability end first and then you get the shield back? Because when you force end your ability, no, the ability lasts for a long time too. But I don't know how the blitz works, to be honest though. All I know with the ultimate blitz is that it has a big boy shield. Everything else with it, I have no idea. Damn. I'm actually surprised that dude actually went to full aggressive right there. Did the Mauler work after the nerf? The Mauler is still pretty good even after the nerf. I mean, you guys saw from like the, not this game, but from the last game, that the freaking Mauler was still alive. Maybe they were alive because my team didn't really attack, or maybe they were alive because they actually did survive for quite a lot. But for me personally, I think the Molar would still be good. It just got more balanced, I guess, if you want to say it in terms of that it just got better, or not better, but it got more like you can actually take it down, but it can also give you a very good fight. I think that's the term of balance right there. It's not going to be a one-sided battle. When you see a Mauler, you're like, oh, it's guaranteed I'm going to die. Which, yeah, I mean, it's a Titan, of course. I mean, Titan has big boy firepower, so of course, yeah, you're going to die. But sort of at the same time, you can also survive. And you can possibly even kill it too. That dude gained that ability so fast, bro. That's insane. We're gonna do AoE damage right here because these weapons can target AoE. Nah, that dude literally went down and activated his ability back up again. I actually call that BS in my opinion. That dude literally went up in the air and literally went back down. Pretty fast. So I'm calling that BS. Ooh, I was able to do pretty good damage against that dude over there. You gotta do AoE damage with those dudes right there. Yeah, and the downside with using these weapons specifically, like against enemies, is that you can only fire them once. So you literally have to rely on your abilities. For instance, it did nothing against that dude right there. Thank you. And since this dude is behind the wall right here, I'm actually able to target him. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that dude right there is not gonna attack. We gotta try to help our teammate Titan right there. So I'm gonna be a distraction. Yeah, that's the downside with these weapons right here. Is that the downside with these weapons right here is that they cannot target especially target that dude right there. This dude right here can only fire, and barely fire, but those few seconds right there that I need can help me. That dude literally destroyed my shield over there, the other guy. Huh? That was super delayed. Damn, of course they literally have dudes that can penetrate my shield, bro. Oh, such BS, so lucky. So lucky they got right there, bro. That they got some dude that TP'd right there perfectly. Your voice is doubled like you're talking 2 times. Really? My voice is doubled? How? Hello? I don't hear it doubled. Like, I don't hear it doubled, bro. Now it's okay, okay. Just keep streaming, okay. Dude, what's going on, bro? I can't click on the freaking app anymore as soon as I went back up, bro. Wait, why can't I click on War Robots? Okay, that's weird. Okay, I don't know what happened there, bro. I don't hear it doubled. I hope when the new robots on my luck is bad. Yeah, there's gonna be giveaways for that new stuff. I think it's like, yeah, literally on July though, because that's the next update. Yo, hello, what's your name? Cornea One. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm actually gonna be hearing to my audio though, because I don't know when the music gets disabled. Dude actually got killed right there. I don't know why he didn't TP or use his ability. He just decided to take it. I'm like, okay, well, pretty interesting. Ah, we can't see that dude over there. As soon as he reveals himself, I'm gonna drop my ability. Or actually, I'm gonna become the bait. Oh, there we go. He's dead now. There we go. Rampage. Nice. Also, with these weapons, they can bypass walls. So if someone is like, let's say someone is right here, and if I'm right here, I can actually target. Let's actually try to... Ooh. Okay. I think this is Beacon Rush, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me go ahead and actually... Yeah, this is Beacon Rush. Let's do AoE damage with those right there. Look at that, look at that. That's AoE right there. Now he's gonna heal due to Nova Light. Maybe not then. We gotta be careful right here. He can bypass through my shield. Yeah, he already broke my shield. Oh, thank God that dude ran away. I was gonna be dead. Damn, look at that dude. Damn, look at that dude, bro. Oh my God, bro. Damn, bro. I'm gonna EMP him right here for you. Look at those. Those are not even ultimate, bro. Those are not even ultimate. Those are not even ultimate, and that dude was giving him a scare. Okay. That dude is running away, bro. Yeah, look at them. They're targeting him right there with AoE. With the angle right there that dude was in. Yo, what's up, Dougie? He got locked down. I was gonna try to make him be aggressive right there so he can target me. And then activate my reflector shield. Why didn't you try streaming on Kick? I think it's better and I can watch every time. I wanted to, but then at the same time I kind of just decided not to because I have no idea how to set it up. Can you take a look to your wardrobe? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by that, bro? Kinda right now I'm in the test server trying out the new stuff. But so far, I mean, Teth ain't that bad though. I mean, it's still pretty good with Teth. I mean, so far right now with the weeks that the stuff has passed by, I think it's like 4 weeks already. No, this week is actually the 4th week. Yeah, this week is the 4th week. So far no big changes. There's only like today's the 15th. So how many weeks is there? Actually, 1 more week before the next update. So next week is the last one. Damn, that dude got killed brutally. Yeah, look at that. Hitting through walls. He was gonna TP towards me right here. That dude just rage quit it. That was a mistake, buddy. She should have stayed in stealth. Getting targeted from behind. Yeah, that dude is now boosted over there. Yeah, that dude literally got helped. He actually becomes aggressive. He'll be able to execute, but It's on running away. Let's actually stay behind to actually replenish my stuff. We did replenish, but damn. That dude hit the pixel of the other stuff over there. Damn, so close on staying alive. Aminos. Damn. This dude is literally surviving just because he's up by like 2 meters. So it doesn't target this dude. Nice, we got him. Nah, we didn't TP because we cancelled it. CMP, and he's dead. There we go, nice. Leech didn't leech. You can actually penetrate my shields. There we go, nice. Already targeting him right there. He might actually want to actually attack. But I don't know though. I feel like these weapons, they could be good for TP, but also at the same time is not that good, bro. Yo, what's up, Speeder? How's it going, bro? Yeah, Speeder, bro. Yeah, man, that Condor is getting a big time nerf, bro. It's pretty bad, bro. Like at this point, I feel like they should have just removed the physical shields and just give it like 100 or like a bunch of HP at that point, bro. Cause nah, bro, there's no way, man. I don't agree with the Condor nerf. Even with Raptor too, though, I don't agree with any of that stuff. I feel like it doesn't need it. I mean, the stuff already got nerfed pretty big time. Why does it need another one? Yeah, this one just removed the gray HP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Might as well just remove the gray HP, remove the physical shields, and just this one just give it like a bajillion HP, bro, and just make it survive. So I don't know, bro. Let's go Beefy. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yo, what's up, little baby pro? Fun fact, Condor has gotten the most nerf out of them, up to 80. Yeah, dude, the Condor literally is not connoring anymore, bro. Literally from like, I'm pretty sure like phase 1 Condor is actually can beat the current Condor. What's up, Echo? I'm not too sure if that's true or not, right? But I feel like at this point, maybe, you know, phase 1 Condor and test server can beat Prime Condor, or Condor at its current state right now. Dude, literally destroyed my shield, right? Is my shield still there? Yeah, my shield is literally gone. That dude literally two wiped and shield's gone. Nah, my team is selling right there, bro. We're literally getting spawn rated right here because my team, my team just sold it right there, bro. We gotta come up right here, bro, and do some sneaky stuff over here, bro. I think that dude's is a hacker, no? Using that ability non-stop. Yeah, that dude's a hacker over there. Yeah, that dude's a hacker right there. Damn, this dude is actually surviving because he literally got boosted. Yeah, that's when my team decided to actually freaking rush and do something, bro. I was too busy capturing that other beacon, and my team decided not to attack center. We had a Ocho hacker right there, bro. That was pretty fucked up, bro. I'm gonna use my Devourer after the nerf, no matter what happens. If it happens, if love it only because I love Leech and I got both the same ability. Yeah, that's true. What's this robot called? This robot's called Teth. T-E-T-F. I mean, T-E-T-H. Teth. That's what the robot's called. Teth. Teeth, but with one less E. But yeah, though, I mean, Devour will still be good. It's just that the healing that it used to get with its ability, if you have the pilot, it's only affects if you have the pilot. Now, here's the thing. Devour didn't get much of a nerf. I mean, Devour can still run pretty well. It's still pretty good. The thing that affects Devour, it's the pilot. That's literally it. It's the pilot. So if you switch up the pilot and use something else, like for instance, like you can try to use Yang Li. Switch it up and use Yang Li and see what happens, bro. I have no idea. I haven't tried it, but I want to see. Uh-oh, that's not good. As you can see, ooh, wait, actually these weapons actually targeted from on top of over there. Look at that, that's actually the first time I've seen a raptor using these new weapons. Which ain't that bad though. I'm getting targeted by so many people at once. Let me go ahead and actually drop this right here, so that it can do damage. But that's actually the first time I've seen a raptor. Actually, I'm curious. You guys want me to try a raptor? Okay, I'm gonna try a raptor and see with these new weapons. Target this dude from the back right here. I'm actually gonna try out raptor with the new weapons and see. Everybody's TPing over here, which that's what I love to see right here. Because these weapons can actually just bypass through the whole stuff right there, so it's pretty good. Dude, in this last stand, let's TP right here, just so that we can get the boost from the pilot right there. That gives me extra. That gives me extra stuff. Yeah, this dude knows about the range with these weapons right here. Be a distraction right there and help my team. That dude knows about the stuff right there. For some reason, these weapons are not very good at targeting some dude that's like 3 meters below them. So you literally, if you're not within this level right here where my Teth is at, it cannot target. Unless the person is like right in front of me, then it does target, but not really. Eek. Did this just dash from over there to over here? What? They look so cool, the animation right there when you see them, bro. They look like, oh, that's so amazing, bro. The TMPM, I think. There we go. We actually got him as soon as he went up in the air. Look at him. But yeah, though, that's one thing I keep noticing every single time is that whenever some dude is like 10 meters below you, the weapons don't target unless you can manually hit them. Then they target, but they don't target automatically. Which kind of sort of happened the same thing with sword unit as well, with the sword hitting, because there was some people that were like below me by like just a little bit, and the freaking sword did no damage. Now the sword actually does AoE. Before it actually used to not. It used to, the only AoE used to be effective with what's it call it? With if they were like in my robot's level, then the AoE applied. It's actually TP right here though. They're gonna start TPing over here. Let's see, would it target this dude? It's the yeah, it does, look at that. But this dude's using his ability on me again. My shield is literally broken. This dude is using his ability yet again. He was literally only surviving because he was spamming the living hell out of that ability. Look at that, his ability is now active yet again. Nah, I really doubt the leech's ability can... How long is the leech ability, bro? Like, how much? No, it's like 15 seconds. I'm pretty sure 15 seconds hasn't passed yet. Is EMP'd, so you can use ability again. There's literally two people right here and he keeps targeting me. Shop train user out of here, bro. Damn, that dude just literally got wiped out. What do you have? EMP'd. Damn, these dudes, these... Oh, that's an ultimate Minos right there. That's gonna hurt. CMP'd. That Dagon was surviving for pretty a long time right there, bro. Delay of damage, I think. Huh. Let's actually try to go on top so those... Nice. Okay, you see? If I was right here, these weapons would not target. Even if I could look up, they wouldn't target. So I literally use my ability to TP up, so that my weapons can register that dude. I go, oh, look at this. This dude is right here. Let's go ahead and target him. Beefy, can you show me the nerf updates? Yeah, for sure. I mean, the stuff that got nerfed this week, alongside with the other nerfs that happened from the other weeks as well, from the other 2 weeks. So yeah, I mean, currently right now for this week, the nerfs follow as last time, as you can see. Where is it? Right here. Look at this. Further balance changes compared to last week's test server. So yeah, this was for this week, as you can see. This was posted on June 11th. And yeah, look at this. We have the robots. Leo got his defense stack, defense points for Fortress reduced from 10 to 4. So basically, less defense points for the Leo itself. But if you link up to an ally, that ally that you're linked up to, they get 10, but you only get 4. Right? So you're basically actually being a true support compared to you also being yourself brutally powerful. So yeah, the same thing as well for Neo as well. Instead of defense points, it's for damage. Samjock now has a 7-second delay between activations. Last week it used to be 8. Condor got nerfed yet again with its physical shields. Like, you destroy the physical shields, you only restore literally a breadcrumb, so it's nothing. Raptor got nerfed yet again with its reflector shield from 40 to 30. So yeah, Raptor is big boy weak now, even more. The arm weapons actually got buffed again. Linani and Anea actually got a nerf with its damage in both versions. Gangyo Mongwang actually got a shot interval increase. Basically, is literally like the seconds before you can shoot another burst shot. So like let's just say the burst is like this, 2 2 2 2. Now it's gonna be 2 2 2 2. So it's basically gonna be 0.2 slower before you can shoot the next bullet. So yeah, so it's now so now that's increased right there. But the damage remains the same. The only thing that changes is the fire rate, to be exact, if you want to consider it like that. Discipline is Mind got an AoE radius nerfed. I don't know what that truly means, but it got nerfed. Fengbao, Lenani, and Shifang got a damage nerf. Somebody mentioned it earlier in chat. Basically, they basically said that they nerfed Fengbao, Laming, and Shifang because it counters the new weapons. So they decided to nerf those weapons right there because they kind of want you to buy the new weapons, which, I mean, I kind of do see that, because, I mean, the only weapon that's actually good at close range, Stakes, what was it called? Stake? Those weapons, the harpoon weapons, right? Those harpoon weapons were actually good, but then they got nerfed big time, so now they're not really that good. Which then later on they released Tesla weapons, which those Tesla weapons were actually very good. Then they receive a nerf, and the nerf was actually pretty balanced, but now they decided to nerf it yet again with its damage, because they kind of want you to buy the new weapons, which are far better at a close range behavior, a type of gameplay, if you want to consider it like that. So yeah, I'm guessing that's self-explanatory on why those weapons got nerfed. So yeah, sucks. Morana, Hioni, and Jotun got a nerf. I don't agree with the nerf, but I mean, I don't understand why it got nerfed, to be honest, but it got nerfed back. What are you doing? I'm reviewing the balance changes that happened for this week. And then later on, we have the Titan weapons. People were actually asking me from last week when I was reviewing the balance changes. People were actually asking and wondering, like, nah, I honestly feel like the Hugin and Moonin weapons should be nerfed because they're actually pretty powerful, and I don't know, I honestly do not like them. But then PIXONIC actually buffed the weapons instead of actually getting nerfed. So PIXONIC buffed the weapons, which is yeah, Hugin and Moonin, bro, they got a damage buff, so that's very interesting. So yeah, Aopo drone got nerfed yet again with its built-in weapon, and Webby got a limit of slowdown increase from 10 to 15. So basically the stacks that you get from Webby and slowdown, I think, I'm not too sure if I said that correctly, but those are the changes that happen right there. If you want to know the changes that happen from Heatjet, Heat Jet, Piscient, and Death Shreds, those weapons actually got buffed by 500 damage, as you can see. Look at that. Wait, that's not right. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. From here, Heat Jet right here got 6,500, Death Shred 8,000, and Piscient 9,500. This week, 7,000, and now Heat Jet now has 7,000. Death Shred has 8,500, while Piscient has 10,000. So they got nerfed by 500 damage. No, they got buffed by 500 damage. While for the Teth, Teth finally received its first little nerf. In 4 weeks since the first time it got released. It hasn't been getting buffed nor nerfed. So I'm actually very glad that it actually hasn't been getting any changes. The only changes that it got was with its ability, that it actually now works. Because I think it was for 2 weeks straight the ability didn't work, and then last week the ability started to work correctly, and we actually seen the potential that this robot does. Now for this week, it only got nerfed by its speed, as you can see. Currently right now, as you can see from the first week, it had 60 kilometers per hour as the speed. Now it has 50 kilometers per hour as its speed. So yeah, that's the only thing that got nerfed with Teth. Dux is the saddest nerf, bro. True, but you can actually counter the nerf. Look at this. This drone right here. A lot of people keep forgetting about this drone, or maybe people don't want to mention it because they don't want PIXONIC to know about it, or keeping it under the radar. So like, if PIXONIC doesn't know, they won't nerf it, or they won't change it. But yeah, literally this drone right here could literally bring back Dux and actually make it powerful again. Because look at this. On stealth fix, repairs its companion's robot's durability when the robot activates stealth. And you know what else has stealth? Dux. But Dux alone doesn't have stealth, so you have to have the pilot, as you can see. Additionally, apply stealth status effect for 5 seconds while repair. So literally, it's for 5 seconds you'll be able to repair your robot, which is Dux. Dux has stealth. You'll be able to repair it, and you basically get back the repairability. Actually, that's not real right there. They removed that, but it's still there because visual. But yeah, so those are the changes that happened right there. Robots nerfed for which one, bro? If you think about it, Devour only got an HP nerf and defense buff and link buff. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, look at this. Liam Krang was the thing that made Devour powerful. If it didn't have Liam, then it literally wasn't gonna be. I mean, it would still be strong, but it wasn't gonna be that strong. Because I do remember it in the test server. At that time, they didn't add pilots automatically in the test server, so we literally had to wait until the live server to actually test out the stuff. Yeah, we had to wait until the live server where we finally got the items and stuff, and we can finally test out the stuff and see, okay, maybe Liam Krang actually makes it powerful. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe yes. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, though, if it wasn't for Liam, Devour would still be pretty good, right? But the thing that affects Devour is literally Liam. Liam literally made Devour powerful. So now Liam getting nerfed with its Faber and Repulse is actually gonna affect it big time right there. But yeah, maybe it's time to use Yang Li, or I don't know, maybe they might actually they might actually revert it. If you yo man, the ice is ridiculous. They might be deporting my uncles, relatives, and cousins. Man, are you okay? Maybe you stay strong. You're not alone. Yeah, man, I'm alright. I'm alright, bro. No worries, man. Yeah, man. I don't want to talk about that stuff, but yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty rough out here in the U.S. with that stuff, man. But there's other places that are getting much more worse, as everybody knows on the news, right? So it doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong, bro. In the end of the day, everybody gets hurt, bro. And yeah, like literally, I've heard this from like so many people. Like, in war, nobody wins, bro. Like, what do you win in war? Nothing. You lose. Bragging rights. Yeah, I guess. But at what cost? You lost everything. So yeah, man, it sucks out there, but yeah, man, just be safe and hope for the best, I guess. Robots nerfed. The only robots that got nerfed, apart from the other stuff that's already been nerfed in the game already due to these balance changes, Samjock, Leo, Nuo, Samjock, Condor, and Raptor. Those are the only things that got nerfed this week, with the further balance changes compared to last week. Like the changes from last week, all these changes right here are actually still active. As you can see, all these changes right here are still here. Are still active, are still happening here. So look at this. Projectile speed increase, that's still active. Percent damage reduced, that's still active. Last week it had this much damage. Look at this, 4,950 and 3,300. Take a look at this week right here. And look at that. 3,300, not buffed. 4,950, buffed. So the changes remain right here. It's just a continuation of all the list that has been going on from last week and then the week prior to that. What was the changes for last week? I don't think I don't have them, right? Yeah, I don't have them. Those were the changes from last week. Where were the? Oh no, I removed the pictures because I removed them. Yeah, I removed them because I don't know. But yeah, so everything still applies from everything. If you don't believe me, look at this. Let's take a look at the percentage of weapons. As you can see, they still have its 1%, as you can see. Oh no, it has 2%, huh? Something visual, I guess. I don't know. This one right here, I don't know. You still have 1% too, no? But I don't know. Huh? I don't know. But yeah, bro. I thought they took away defense mitigation, no longer removes negative effects and stats, but I'll be honest, Ravage and Devourer didn't need to have those. They only did it to make sales. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing as well, is that some of the stuff, maybe, yeah, it wouldn't need a nerf. Like Samjock, you have to be brutally out of your mind if you think Samjock doesn't deserve a nerf. Like, you must be cuckoo in the head, bro. Like, no, man, Samjock. No, man, I mean, Samjock is alright with its... currently right, it doesn't need a nerf. Like, no, bro, it needs a nerf, bro. Come on now. I mean, come on now, bro. So, yeah, some of the stuff needed a nerf. Like, those weapons, Mahavajra and Vajra, those weapons, they didn't need a nerf. But PIXONIC didn't say anything if those weapons actually are nerfed or not. So, we literally have to wait until next week or until the patch notes get released. Once the patch notes gets released, then that's when we actually get the stuff confirmed. Because, like, okay, yep, these weapons got nerfed. Oh, no, those weapons didn't get nerfed. Oh, yeah, these weapons got nerfed right here. No, these weapons didn't get nerfed. So we literally have to wait until the patch notes so that we can finally see those, see if the weapons actually got a nerf. Nice. Oh shit. Thank God that dude actually landed on top of over there. Ah. We actually survived pretty well. We actually did a push right there, which I'm actually pretty happy. What's up, buddy? You got a rush right there, man. You got a rush. Let's make this dude scared right here. He got hurt big time. These weapons bypass walls right here, so gotta see who's here. Okay, nice. We got an assist right there, so that's pretty good. Damn, the music stopped, bro. Damn, bro, the only thing that was good for it was Spotify, but then it plays ads, bro. Does anybody know what's a similar app, kind of like Spotify? That can play music in the background, bro. I'm kind of using YouTube right now, which I don't like it. Nah, we need to concentrate, bro. I'm on BRB. There we go. Beefy, can you test Mongwangs on Shen Lao? Yeah, sure. Hopefully there's... Okay, after this match, I'll do it. I don't know what that dude has or is, but it's pretty scary. This dude's getting close. Yeah, look at that, bro. I don't know what that dude has. Oh my goodness, nice. We got him with the secum. We got him with the suckum, bro. That dude literally stayed lagged out. This dude was too focused on the other guy and didn't focus on me. The thing that get me is that this dude actually saved me. The thing is because that dude had a shield right there, bro. Pretty brutal. Yo, what's up, Swag? How's it going, bro? I'm about to go on a flight, so I'm not be able to watch. It's all good, bro. No worries. I like how sometimes the weapons bug out, bro. Not activating reflector. Come on, get him, get him, get him. $50 right there. Those weapons got nerfed. Nice. I literally rushed up in there just so that I can get him right there, bro. We got him with the rocket, though. Our literally built-in weapon. It's actually EMP this dude right here, so he won't TP again. There we go. Nice. Damn, I actually killed both of them right there, bro. But last hits right there, though. It wasn't actually my whole doing right there, but literally last hits. GG's, bro. What's his name? Gits? Rifeng Bao. Is Ghost Typhoon his master and champ? What do you mean by that, bro? Restoring all HP is insane. Yeah, Ducks deserve the nerf, but I feel like removing the whole great durability that made the Ducks was a little bit too much. Maybe having it like maybe like 1 or 2% would have been nice. Currently right now I think it was like what's the current amount actually? For Ducks. It's an amount that I already forgot, like 12%, no? How much is it? 14. Yeah, like a 14 would have been, it's crazy as 14. Like, hell no, bro. You're retarded for that one, bro. No. It should be like maybe 5% or something less, or like literally 50%. 7%, 5% would have been nice for the repairable durability. But yeah, Ghost on the Typhon is pretty good. It's been ruining my battles over 6 months. Yeah, that's also true as well. Dux has been ruining so many battles. But you see, a Dux is literally like, by the time that you can penetrate through that shield, they might already be using another ability at that point, bro. So, yeah, it did deserve it. The Condor nerf too hard. I don't believe they go with 2%. I hope not, bro. But it might happen. Bro flashes with enemy girl picks. What's the board? I think Fenrir is going to shine after rebalance. Yeah, maybe it might though, because currently right now the stuff that can make it pretty powerful or that can counter it is if you have more defense. So yeah, I think I honestly do have a feeling that maybe Ultimate Fenrir might actually make a comeback now, or Fenrir in general too. If you think about it, what made it powerful more OP is the pilot. I mean, to do healing. What the heck is that? Oh, the 100% healing is only when they attack you. So basically, when you get attacked, you restore HP, but it's not that much. As if you think about it, it's not that much. Like, look at this. Let's see, what is it? Part of the damage by repulse ability is converted into repairs, restoring the Titan's current and maximum durability. But here's the thing, how much is actually converted? We see the amount that we'll actually receive, which is 150%. But how much of that damage is how much damage, and what's the percentage of that damage that will be in repairs? Right? So like, we need more exact numbers, because I think there's. Because I think we can see it on some pilots that also have something along these lines. We can see it like, oh, you deal damage, but only like, I don't know, 20%. Oh, wait, I know a perfect weapon. But sadly, they're not going to be here, though. Oh, no, they are here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It says it right here. Look at this. Let me see. Let's actually show it right here. No, it doesn't show right there. I think it shows in the description. No, it doesn't show in the description. But it literally shows in the overview right there. The attachment weapon deals max damage. It tears microfiles from the enemy and uses them to repair your own Titan. The damage repairs 20% of the damage dealt with it. So 753. So only 20% of that 753 can only repair only 20%. So that right there is exact numbers from what we see, right? So let's just say you deal, I don't know, 50,000 damage. 20% of that 50,000 damage will be in repairs. So how much repair are we actually getting from our damage, from the damage that gets applied on us when we use our ability? Which we don't know those exact numbers, I think, right? So yeah. So we don't know those exact numbers for now, though. But maybe later on we might see them. Wait, what you say? Shell. Monwank's on a shell. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, 150% is what we get afterwards. Like, sort of think about this. We get the result, we get the amount, but how much is the initial number? It's sort of like the equation. We sort of get, oh yeah, so like, let's just, I'm going to give you the answer. The answer is 20. But then you're going to wonder, oh yeah, but solve the question. I mean, yeah, but solve the question. How did we get 20? But you wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Only PIXONIC knows those numbers. Unless PIXONIC themselves says, oh, yeah, you guys only... Yeah, so the answer is actually 4 and 5. It's actually multiplication. 4 times 5, 20. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So we only get the total, but we don't get the beginning amount that makes the total. That's the thing that we're kind of missing. And we're literally missing the total. I mean, no, we're literally missing the initial numbers to make the total. Which I'm pretty sure somewhere in the rebalance, I think PIXONIC did say it, but I don't remember by the top of my mind, sadly. Someone gonna capture that beacon? Okay, good. Because the 150 is not the total amount, so there's something there that needs to be made up with the total. Still gonna be good. That's the thing. The thing that only sucks with these weapons is that you're not gonna be firing more. Ooh, perfect, bro. Oh God, we're stuck right here. We're actually stuck right here. I actually thought we were gonna TP back, but no. You missed, bro. Now he actually got me now. As you can see, it's not a bad setup. It's still gonna be good. The only thing that's just gonna affect it is the damage. Damn, bro, our team is literally not capturing any beacons, bro. Damn, they actually managed to execute me right there, bro. Nah, we're sadly gonna lose because our team isn't really... They're getting targeted from behind by somebody right there. Nah, bro. Our team is literally sold and the test over close. We're gonna sadly end it on a loss because our team didn't capture shit, bro. Our team literally didn't capture shit, bro. Nah, bro. Our team sucks, bro. That whole battle, our team sucked, bro. Damn, bro. We ended on a loss there because our team was ass, bro. God damn. Devourer needs maximum durability, but we don't know the amount. I can hear the moment fire rate very slow. Damn, it still hits hard. Here's the thing. The fire rate is slow, but it's still gonna do damage. Like, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure people are not understanding is that the damage remained the same. The only thing that got nerfed is fire rate for now. The only thing that got nerfed was fire rate. Everything else is the same. They come on the test server to play like randoms, yeah. How many yellow tokens to max one Titan? I have... You only need one. You only need one token for the last level and that's it. Or for the last rank. For the last rank is only one. You mean from upgrade to level 60 to level 70, right? Or to get the last rank is, yeah, it's only... Yeah, it's only, what do I call it? It's only that. That dude in his Samjock though, I'm not so used to seeing the Samjock and its ability the whole time. Like, look at this, even now, like, look at this, even with these weapons right here. Nah, bro. Currently right now I had a chance if my weapons were reloading, bro, but now it's not even that ideal, bro. We need to get that dude scared before he uses his next ability. They got him. Gotta make him scared right there. Come on, rush me, rush me, rush me. I'm gonna be that guy, bro. Damn. By little reloading right there, bro. That dude is definitely mad at me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But I don't know though. I mean, those freaking nerfs, bro. I don't know. I mean, some of them do deserve a nerf. Like for instance, this dude is not linked up. If it was linked up to the Molar would have survived, and it would have been so powerful. This robot right here with the percentage of weapons, yeah, they need a nerf, bro. I managed to deal so much with only a little bit right there, bro. So, weapons need a nerf. But I don't know though. Oh yeah, I actually want to see the changes to see it. Like, let me go ahead and go on to a custom game. I want to see the changes with what do I call it? With the Mongwangs. You can barely see it, but the fire rate is a little slow though. Let's actually see it, bro. Yeah, look at that, bro. These fires like every like second right there. Wow, in the live server they were like barely firing. Well, they were still firing, but it was very slow. We can see the difference like instantly. Like, look at this. Yeah, dude, we can see the changes with that right there. But yeah, though, I mean, what do you guys think about these changes? I mean, for me personally, Teth is still pretty good. The new weapons, I really doubt that they needed that 500 extra damage. They were already good the way that they are. Facing another Teth robot with the new weapons, yeah, you can survive it pretty well. Biggest counter for Teth is weapons that can bypass or that can destroy physical shields very fast. So those are the counters for Teth right there, or target it from the back. When you wanna target it from the back, and you can do damage with Teth, or you can do damage to Teth from targeting it from the back. So that also works as well, pretty good with it. What else? Yeah, the balance changes that are happening for this week of the stuff right here. Yeah, I mean it's understandable. Samjock getting a little bit of a tiny buff, so yeah. It's all right. 8 to 7. You can still you can still do pretty much you can still target the Samjock before it uses its ability again. Maybe at around 5 seconds or maybe 6 seconds would have been nice. Maybe doubling up the ability up to like from 3 seconds to 6 seconds would have been nice. But 7 or 8 is also good as well. But you also gotta understand the Samjock players are gonna be pretty upset. Beefy, can I practice here instead of your live chat? Wait, what do you mean by that, bro? In my live chat from Twitch, or what do you mean, bro? Condor, Raptor. Yeah, I don't agree much with the Raptor and Condor, bro. I feel like they have gotten nerfed so much that I don't agree with those, man. Leo and Nuo, it makes sense, but it still keeps its stacks from... the supported allies still get the full amount, while you yourself only get like... You will now get less now, which, yeah, that's understandable. I feel like the arm weapons don't need a damage buff. I feel like they are already good that they were like last week. Lilani and Anea, it's understandable on why they got nerfed with its damage. It's a little bit too much, but yeah, I guess it's alright. I don't really understand the whole discipline and smite stuff. And yeah, everything else is alright, I guess. I don't understand the Marana, Hioni, Jotun, Fangbao, Lei Ming, and Shifang. The Shifangs is they nerf those weapons just so that they can promote the new ones, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But for everything else, I don't agree with it. I don't know. I don't agree with it. But yeah, anyways, on that note, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this War Robots live stream. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I click on bell notifications to stay notified on when I go live next. And oh yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be doing a live stream of the giveaway. So hopefully tomorrow I can actually live stream during that time, so that we can do the giveaway live stream for the... What's the giveaway about? I forgot. Wait, what giveaway am I doing, bro? I forgot. No, that's... What giveaway am I host? Oh, it's the Mongwang, phase 2 of the Mongwangs, which is 5 Mongwang weapons. Tomorrow we're gonna be giving them away tomorrow, so yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. And yeah, we'll be live tomorrow, and it should be good, bro. Yo, what's up, Warden? Hi, Beefy and viewers. I'm about to go to bed, but I stopped by to say hi. It's midnight here, and I have to get up at 4. Have a good stream and all, and bye and take care. Yo, Warden, thank you so much for stopping by, bro. Sadly, we're ending the live stream, but yeah, tomorrow we're hosting this giveaway. So if you want to participate, it's gonna be within like 12 hours from now. No, 14 hours from now. So yeah, that's the next time we're gonna be going live. Can I break this here instead of your live in Twitch? And what about Twitch one? I am watching you on Twitch. Yeah, I'm seeing both chats. I can see Twitch and I can see YouTube at the same time. So don't worry, bro. I can see all your messages. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing this giveaway. So make sure to stop by and join it. So yeah. But anyways, guys, on that note, thank you so much for watching. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, and etc. Take care, be safe, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I really wish I had like some sort of ending screen or something, bro. That would have been nice. Oh yeah, bro. Let's see. Bye. See you later, Warden, and sleep well, bro. Let's end the live stream. Let's end it in 3, 2, 1, and boom.